why they're so angry. They don't know what to do. They don't have no lawyer back them up. There's no liaison person for them to say the right words. These,
that's a great thing that the council needs to hear from
council
everyone that's
should have been
here.
hearing this many years ago. You know, and he's been involved in this, and I have been with him before, and years ago trying to do the same thing. Even those issues been going on for many years and never been resolved. So do not a lot of others. Maggie knows. You know, so what I think we need to have is time, and that's not going to get thrown back in their face with the words that they put down. You're going to throw your lawyer at them and they're going to be booted out. I think the time comes when we have to hear for what their words are, not educated words that come from the lawyers. And they need to look into what their issues are.
That's a good point.
You know, there's
She's got a good point.
I think that's fine for you to say, June, but as a band member, I don't agree with any of this. I don't agree with this costing us $250,000 a day. Like, are you guys going to pay that? Where's that money going to come from? This is a bunch of bull as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a band member and I can say that to you, that this isn't right.
She's right. She's totally right. But that's what I'm saying. There's no one here to help them with what they're doing.
So can we get a mediator?
We have issues that we need dealt with, and every time we want to bring these issues up, we get ignored.
So we want to mediate. We're open to mediating.
And we get stepped on.
Okay.
Just like we're a piece of dirt.
So,
well, and just to be clear on that, we asked this morning, right? We asked this morning,
Yes.
and then Janice was over here earlier asking to talk, and the response was no. So now we're saying that we're ready to get to that point where we want to talk, where everyone wants to talk together.
Do you really truly understand where they're coming from? I mean, look at who's sitting here.
Are you saying me personally, June, or are you saying everybody
who's
here?
on that side over there? You know, I know you try really hard. You know, I see that. But, you know, who are your people sitting here? Who are all here fighting against council? Look at them. Who are they? Are they your educated members of this band? Are they your university students of this band? Right?
well, I think you have council, June, where they do want to talk to you guys.
That I know.
You know, and so we can, you know, I think Stephen Point has agreed to Wednesday to, if you guys could, like, if it could be resolved Wednesday, he couldn't do it before then, but he's open to mediate because he is neutral.
And even tomorrow, everybody's
He couldn't do it tomorrow.
Without a mediator. Everybody's willing to.
He was my first choice, and I was going to suggest that to them. I just got it. So he's just been telling me what he's trying to do, or what demand he said that otherwise going to be arrested. You know, that's the first thing you guys do, is arrest the people that are doing. But they're trying hard because they don't know the processes. They don't know the Employment Act like we do. We live that every single day. I do. I can't even come to work here because of it all. And, you know, I'm here, I want to help them, but they need to know the words to use and to put on this paper for you. Right? They don't know. You guys got the lawyers behind you. Oh, let's write this up, hit it to the lawyer and see what the lawyer says.
So from this morning, I just want to gather this information. Is that the truth? That you guys didn't know how to express anything? You didn't know what to say?
We'll go down the road.
What?
Yeah.
Lexi, you don't have the right to ask them.
No, I'm just. Well,
I know you want to clear your mind, but they don't even. They're trying to
part of the thing that brought us here today is community members come to us when they said our chief and council will not listen to us. We're tired of living like this.
Let's just work on it. No.
I mean, they're coming to us.
Yeah, you need time.
And we're not even anywhere this bad. But they're coming to us and come on, we need somebody to step up for us. We're too afraid of what's going to happen to us if we step up. We had people who said, no, we don't want them with them because after this is all over, how are we going to get treated? How are our children going to get treated? How are their grandchildren going to get treated? Generations down.
And I think that's so important. I really, really do. And I think it's really, like I said from the beginning, I respect you wanting to be heard. I really, really, really do.
We felt that we have butted heads with this band office for years, and we've been just sent from here to there, from here to there, with no real answers. I mean, I would like to see any of you live on the income we have to live on, go into that mold-infested home with bad renovations that I have to live in.
Yeah, when somebody tells you to put a piece of board over the moldy kitchen sink and that's your problem, some problem solved, I don't think so. I want professionals to come into my home, not somebody that's just going to say, put a piece of plyboard over the mold.
Or there's no money, but yet, Carolyn, we know you, the top of this management head, you gather the most money in funding wherever. You hear it bragged about all the time. Oh, Carolyn this, Carolyn that, Carolyn this. You know, but that's the way it's heard. It doesn't matter what you think. It's what is heard. She's right. There's many of us who fought about this mold. To what? We still have it. Nobody's done anything for us. And who fights for the band members to get that done? Oh no, we got no money. Write it off. Let's go to the next thing. I mean, I know this. I worked in this office. I know how things work and don't work. And I'm here because, well, you know me. I'm a mouthpiece, for God's sakes, and I don't care. Because they don't know how to say the words. I get mad. I say it because it's what I feel. But I'm coming exactly from where they're coming. I've had to deal with the same things over and over again. But what had happened to me? I'm booted out of SIB. I'm booted out of the band office. You escorted me out. I can't have a job here. And, you know, the nepotism is running wild in this place, and we all know it. We all know it. You know, you can't get a job here because of what your name or who you have to deal with. We all know that. And you support a lot of that. We know that too, Carolyn.
Actually, you know what, June, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with anything.
Well, that's what we feel.
I'm sure, you know what, I respect your feelings, but I also respect all of you guys, and I would do anything for all of you to help in any way I can. And I speak for Alexis, Edie, Maggie, all of us. We are hurt people.
That's your team.
I've been in your homes. I've helped as much as any of us can. I hear what you're saying. I just think that we can sit down, I hope, and talk and hear these one at a time. Tomorrow in the gym, Wednesday, whatever, and come to resolution.
Same with the strategic planning.
The one thing we really want is that we had in place today was we were supposed to have the media show up to hear our story, and I heard they were turned away.
No, we never turned them away. We never had anything to do with them this morning. Nothing at all.
So do you have something you want me to bring back?
Do you want to know? You got to give them time to write this out.
Well, and I'm happy to do that. I was called over. So I'm just,
and I think the one thing that we wanted was only Lexi to come over because we do not feel threatened by her.
Yeah, which is good.
Well, but here you stand.
Yeah, no, well, we can meet too. We just didn't want any, troubles with any of the students.
This is a peaceful protest. There is no anger, no uttering, no saying anything bad to anybody. But then we can feel what is over there coming over this way without words.
And I think why some came over too is we were concerned for some of the kids that were coming over because they're part of one of my programs anyway. And
the kids were welcome. There was no
absolutely. But when talking to them, they felt some hate because of who they are and what their last names are. So I knew they were coming over here, and I don't think anyone wanted them to be anything.
That notice? Read that notice.
Oh yeah, we've had that. But the kids haven't had a chance. They just know this was their first day at work, right?
Of what we are doing.
No, someone should have been on top of that and stopped them from doing that if they were on their job.
And we've intercepted them.
And we know too what our last name is. And where we stand on the ladder of this reserve. If you're a Louis, I'm gonna fucking say fuck you. Stay the fucking hell down there where you fucking belong. That's what we're tired of.
I need to say something. I'm in McNeil Bob. My dad had a heart attack. My uncle and my parents and their family, my uncles and aunties, never ever talked to me. It's not till lately they started to. And because of that, they hate my dad, and my dad hasn't had a job since he had a heart attack. So I can get where you guys are coming from. I understand that, but this should